Many local pizza joints double or even triple their delivery sales on Super Bowl Sunday, making it the busiest day of the year for delivery drivers. Facebook is set for a possible $100 billion valuation when it goes public. But how much room for caution does that leave investors looking into the social media giant? After 34 years of business, Scottsdale's 6 drive-in turned off their screens for the last time in August of 2011, leaving only 2 drive-in theaters in all of Arizona. The janitors that clean these school floors are also considered to be public employees. But how much of the state budget actually goes to these small positions? It took 4 new rubber inflatable dam bladders and 977 million new gallons from the Salt River to refill the popular Tempe Town Lake.
Most of my money I have right now is for college tuition next year, so I don't really want to take a gamble on a huge internet stock.
Finance major and retail investor Nick Gilbert doesn't buy into the latest round of internet IPOs.
I just think there's too much risk there and a lot of overvaluation.
It shoots straight up and then it just falls, and I probably will own it.
His worries might be warranted after internet stocks crashed in the late 1990s. However, one company might start blowing another bubble out of proportion.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when Facebook finally actually goes public, but that one I suspect will have a lot of people chasing it just because of the huge number of people that they have as members.
Facebook is set for a possible $100 billion valuation when it goes public. But how much room for caution does that leave investors looking into the social media giant?
When you see things like that happen, you say, that's just out of whack with reality, you know? I mean, there are pharmaceutical companies with drugs that can cure horrible diseases for people that we don't value that highly.
Just because you use the application doesn't mean that you understand what the company actually does or how it makes money.
Despite these concerns, some analysts don't believe a second internet bubble would be nearly as bad as the first.
Investors generally have a greater degree of caution in pricing securities. So if they are overpriced, they're probably not as overpriced as something that we saw in the earlier market.
Yet Nick is still prepared for the worst.
What I'm doing now is just trying to hedge myself and have enough things that I perceive as safe that another internet bubble wouldn't basically screw me over completely.
Reporting from the internet, I'm Blake Wilson.
I know a lot of people that have come to Sedona on sort of a vision quest, if you will, and have left different people.
An oasis in the middle of the desert, Sedona has been known for red rocks and scenic views. Yet this town is also renowned for one of the most spiritual yet mysterious jobs.
A psychic reader is somebody who looks into the life of another person and who helps them determine paths to take. But it's just about taking somebody and helping them find a more spiritual, attuned life.
Though Phaedra didn't always believe in her strong intuition, her mother's role in the psychic community always kept it in the back of her mind.
I've spent many years in and out of it. I was really against it for a while. My mother's a crazy person, and so I really did go away, and I had to find my own way back, and I'm much stronger in it because of that.
Phaedra brings her clients on nature walks to give back to the land and guide them to spiritual peace. And with views like this, it's hard not to find it.
As we walk through, we've asked permission of the ancestors of the land, the Mother Earth herself, to kind of guide and protect us. It's about connecting to the energy, honoring it, and staying in integrity with our feelings and emotions.
Phaedra doesn't need proof to keep believing in what she does. For her, it's a leap of faith.
It's not about knowing the details of it. It's not about knowing everything about it. It's just believing there's something more to it and walking through that door with it.
Reporting in Sedona, I'm Blake Wilson.
People when come through say, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, it smells so good."
Welcome to the 2012 Maricopa Salsa Festival, where the only thing hotter than the Arizona sun
It'll burn after a while. It sits there.
are the salsa recipes themselves.
Most people, when they make the salsa, it's all about the spice.
Eat with flavor, absolutely. That's what you want.
Sweet with a little bit of spicy.
Some come to win $1,000 for the best salsa,
I mean, everyone wants to have bragging rights.
while others, like Maria Irma Galvan, are here to fundraise for their cause.
We have a small church, but we are working together to get a lot of money to build a beautiful big building.
Here at the Salsa Festival, people have been trying to get their recipes ready for the judges later tonight.
We are expecting probably about 10 to 12,000 people to come out to Pecana Park today to sample over 30 different salsas.
And as the number of attendees grows year after year, so does the success of the event.
Just another reason to get everybody together. It's a salsa festival. They do it every year. And, everybody comes out. It's a free festival. They have a bunch of stuff for the kids, free tasting for the salsa festival.
A word of advice to those coming to next year's Salsa Fest: save the hot salsas for the very end.
Just call it the heat.
In the city of Maricopa, I'm Blake Wilson.
La